One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. You guys can hear me? Can you... One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. You guys... Cool. So, hey guys, welcome to the chat. Today we are diving into something that I really wanted to do it for a long time. I really wanted to train a character with my own face. I really want to train a Lora, with using my own images. And that's what we're going to be diving in this stream. I'm going to cover what I've learned doing these images. It's not this one on the screen right now. Don't worry, I'll put one with myself. Hold on. This is the ones I've done. So if I go to ComfyUI output, so yeah, this is one of the image I've done myself. You can see it kind of looks like me. So yeah, so what I've done to make this image was quite a long process, but I'm very happy to break it down for you. Right now we are going to generate in ComfyUI another image. Please ignore this image. This is just me trying to copy a thumbnail from a famous tutorial, a famous YouTube artist, and this is one of the image, but I'm loading right now another prompt right now, and just for you to see that it actually works. So as you guys probably know, to create a LoRa, you need a bunch of images of yourself. So in my case, what I've done, I created these images from here. So originally I had a lot of images of myself. I'm gonna go through them. So it's just me, doing some kind of poses with my face, and all of them were very close shots of my character. So if you're thinking to do this kind of exercises, training a LoRa, make sure you train a LoRa only on your head. It doesn't really matter parts of the body, location, background. What is really important is the face and your facial, expressions, emotions, sad, mad, these kind of things. So first, I've done this with me having different variations of my face, but I've learned that it's not the best. What I mean by that is that, in these pictures that you're seeing right now, me talking half of the sentence picture, me having um, different poses, it doesn't really help. I trained one with these images, and it didn't really get good. I didn't get a good result in Lora, and then I went back and did the version 2, and the version 2 is aimed directly into my face, into my head. So there is no room for, the entire body or different body poses. It's just me in front of the camera from different angles. So what I suggest you to do, if you want to train a LoRa, do headshots of your head. It doesn't really matter if you're gonna be, I don't know, in your room, in a park, whatever, it needs to be headshots of your face, very close ups. If you have a camera, go with a camera. If you don't have a camera, go with your phone. Both them are working. If you have a phone, an iPhone, use the portrait mode. It does a really good job. So yeah, basically what I've done, I had a 23 image of myself done in the same day. Ideally, you should use images that you've done in the same day or a week apart or 2 weeks. Don't get images that you've been having for, I don't know, months or years. Like you look right now as you are right now, but in a year time, you're not gonna look the same. So use the same images from the same time, ideally in a week or in the same day. That's the most accurate result that I've got. So we're gonna go back here. See, this is the just the images, very portrait images of my body, couple of smooth expressions, not too much, not too less. I didn't do any crazy positions with my face, with my fingers. I was just aiming, stricting on my face, right? As you can see, this is just with my face headshots. The way I've done this was to get all the images and get them into Premiere Pro or Photoshop, where I actually, one second, where I actually went one by one, rescale the position and make them be in the center of the image. Also, what I've done was to create Alt K for shortcut is to create frame size of the image is 1020 by 1024, 1024 by 1024. And what I've done to do that is on each image I created, 1 second frame and then exported all these ones and would export as an image. Right. Cool. Let me just check. And then after you got all these, images ready, the next step is to go on RunPod, right? So I'm gonna just go quickly with you on the RunPod just to see how it looks. It's very straightforward. We do this because it's very powerful. It requires a lot of power to run it on your machine to train it locally. And I found it with RunPod up with just a couple of pounds, you can actually train this. And it's not super expensive and you can do that only with a couple of dollars, right? So first thing you have to do is to go on RunPod. This is the official website. RunPod, the cloud built for AI, basically is a website where you can rent the different graphics, different processors, CPUs, and you can use these machines to train your LoRa. And this way, you can skip, training locally. So I'm gonna go just sign in, and then I'm signing. I have a 0.41 on my account. I'm gonna just train it. I'm gonna show you how to do it, just for you to do it on yourself home. So it's very straightforward. You have to go on pods, and then here you can choose your graphics card. I usually go with RTX 5090, but because it's a very expensive right now, I don't think I can run it. Also, you can go with Pro 6000. Also, you can go with 4090. If you can't really find them because they're very tiny, you can do Control F, just type 4090, 3090, and you will find it. So I'm gonna just go with 5090 for now. I hope I can run this. So I'm gonna go here. Here, you're gonna have to give it a name. So I'll put Gabriel V3 because I've done a couple of versions just before. And then change the template. Here's very important. You have to use this AI Toolkit. Just type in the search bar AI Toolkit, and then in the community right here, you see AI Toolkit Ostrix UI official. Click on this, and then now you are good to go. All these are set for you, so you don't have to worry about it. And then what you can do is you have to go on deploy on demand. Right, so because I don't really have credits right now, I can't really go into it. Okay, let me actually see if I can rule. I'll do it for this tutorial, don't worry guys. Edit. So I'm gonna pods. Let me go for 3090. Gabriel. 3, change template. I'll do it again. AI Toolkit. Pum, 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 pum. Let's see. All right, cool. So I'm gonna just load with a couple of pounds. Check out and pay. Can I do less than this? Can I do 5? And I'm gonna do a checkout and pay. So yeah, as you can see, the minimum amount is $10. I'm gonna pay with my card. Cool. Now you have this open window that you can see right here. You have the RTX 3090, and yeah, I think I'm gonna just delete this. It's gonna take a time until it's gonna load all these sexy code lines. It's extracting, downloading, and all these kind of things. So you just need to be patient here. It's gonna take a while. Just be aware that when you do this training, um, first it's gonna use your credits that you have right here, and then it's gonna take a while. Extracting. Let me just check to see my stream if it's going well. Cool, it's taking some time until it loads right now. This is how it is, so you can't really skip this step. Once the extraction has been finished, what you can do, we're gonna go together, we're gonna click connect, and then it's gonna open up on a different web page where we can access AI Toolkit and load the data set and make it look nice. This is the data set. This is the data set that I've done myself. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, see, here's some of the images that I used to create the data set. As you can see, close up, very close shots of my head, very small facial expression, and yeah, cool. Let's see if this one is done. It's not done yet. It's getting ready. It's nearly there. Can I have some music in the background? Cool. So you can see right now, this has been becoming right now online. You can connect, and what you do right now, connection options, you have different options. You can connect with HTTP service, or you can connect with SSH. I don't know how to do that, so I'm gonna just connect with HTTP. Cool. Here, very important, you have 1 second, running, secret keys, right? So you have you need to create some secret keys, and mine is this. So it's very important. It's pretty much what you put in the creating secret key in the name or a secret value. You have to put them both together into the password, right? So mine is already done. I'm gonna put this one here. Oh no, please invalidate. I need to check again. Okay, hold on. I've done something wrong. I'm gonna pause. I'm gonna terminate this pod because I think I've done something wrong here. I'm gonna go to pods, terminate pod. Now I'm gonna run. We're gonna do it again. Sorry guys, I think I forgot an important step. We're gonna do keybril v3 and then change the template. I know what I've done wrong and I'll show you right now. You're gonna go create AI-Toolkit Ostrix. And then you're gonna go on the edit template. This is one of the important steps that I missed, so I'm gonna just show you right now. So you have this pod template overrides. Leave this as it is. You gotta go to the container disk 100 gig, volume disk 50 gig, and then here, this is the most important, environable variables. You're gonna click here and you can create a variable for you. In my case, I already did. If you don't have one, you just create secret and make sure that you choose what you just created. Usually it's what you type there, that's gonna be your password, right? So I'm gonna go set overdrives and then deploy on demand. We're gonna redo the same step right now, but this time it's gonna work. So yeah, very important, do that in variables. Otherwise, as you could see, it's not really working. So we're gonna wait a bit here as well. We can click connect and then HTTP service like we did before, and I'm gonna use that password, and now we are connected to the AI-Toolkit by Ostrix. Cool. So this was one of the second step that we had to create for to create the AI Lora of ourselves. Now all you have to do is to go on Dataset, right here, new Dataset, import all these images. Oh no, sorry, I'm gonna give it a name, Gabriel v3. It's right here. It's grayed out in black, but it's right here. I'm gonna go create. Cool. Now on the right top corner we have the add image option. Here we're gonna import all the image captured by ourselves, either with camera, with phones, whatever. In my case, this is the ones that I've done myself. So I'm gonna import this one here. Cool. So now you have all the images. Sorry about me, I'm a little bit big here. Now we have all the images imported into AI-Toolkit. A great idea for you to do very quick prompts and describe these images is to use ChatGPT, and I'll show you in a second. So I'm gonna can I just go a little bit lower, like in size? Can I? No. Okay, so one way I go screenshot this, and then I go ChatGPT, which is right here. I do have a folder where image prompt generation. So as you can see, I've done this previously. So what I'm gonna do right now, let me show you what I type. Generate different location now. So I generate no. So I said, do me basic prompts for these images. Start with the first image and go to the right. Each prompt individually should use the character name Gabriel. This is important, right? This is very important because in this way you can create prompts very quick, you see? So I'm gonna paste the image. This chat already knows what I've been working on, so I'm gonna just do this. We're waiting right now for ChatGPT to do the cool. So then you do copy, paste. Make sure it's the right, make sure the prompt that ChatGPT said it's matching with the image, right? Very important. And then the same here, you copy all these here. Make sure you give it a name. In my case, it's myself, Gabriel. I do this, and then you do the same screenshot of this, pop it here, make sure, it's in the same chat. And that's pretty much it. Once you're very happy with this, the only thing you have to do is to, actually, let me just do the thing. So I'm gonna just do the white shirt. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna get this one as well. Down at his phone, you see it's matching 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, and this is 8 1. And then you do the same, you get these images of yourself, you pop them here. ChatGPT already knows what he has to do. What you can do to improve this, I'll show you in just a second. Create for each prompt a copy option. In this way, you just click copy and paste, copy and paste. Look at me, I don't know even how to speak. And right, for each individual prompt, I want to have the copy option, Python copy option, the Python copy option. You see? Remove the image name and you see, now you have copy paste, copy paste. Gabriel's premise, okay, Gabriel's smart green indoors with the subnatural light. Copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste, copy paste. You see, and now we have few left to do. Paste here. And then copy, paste, same with each one of them. You just make sure. And you know what's nice, because you can see them here that has been copied already, right? So you know which one you should go next. Paste, copy, paste, copy, paste. Cool. Now you got all the images, all the prompts for each individual image of yourself. And now is the big thing, right? All the images here. There are 24 images in total of myself. As you can see, I look the same as in the picture. And now all these images have the prompt with ChatGPT, very nice. And then I'll go to new job. Here you're gonna give it a name. So ideally, I use the name of myself because, I am Gabriel. Here you have the model configuration and model architecture. What I've done to create this, we're gonna go here in a bit here. So this is a ComfyUI workflow. We're gonna go dive into that very quick. We're gonna do 2.1, which one is 14 billion. So this is the one that I've been working on. And then I'm gonna go low VRAM option as well here. I'm going to leave this as default. I'm gonna click this 12 to 80 and here 41 frames. I'm gonna do one single frame because I don't want to do a video. This is, I think, trained for a video. And then here's are some prompts that you can create. So what I do as well here, I'll tell ChatGPT, generate 5 random prompts with Gabriel. I'm gonna delete all these ones. And I have this. Add prompt, palm. Gabriel stands in front of busy New York street at night, illuminated by colorful neon lights. Cool. Second one. Laughs while holding a coffee cup at a small outdoor, blah, 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 Paris. Another one. Cool. So, this is just like for you to see when it's training, how it performs. Very important. And then I'll do here as well. Now, the only thing you have to do right now is very simple. You go create job, and then it's gonna transfer you to this window, and then you're gonna click play. I'm not gonna do that because I already done that. You would then see here in the samples, you would see different images loading on different steps, and this is very good to see how your phrase is trained. Once you have done all these steps, and here the step 0 of 3000 is completed, you have 3000 steps here, you would see a different models of LoRAs that you can download. So that's what I've done as well. And now I'm not gonna run this because I already done it. So if you want to follow along and do the same, this is kind of the workflow I've done to create this kind of images. Now I'm gonna stop this pod. I'm gonna terminate it because we don't need it. I'm gonna terminate it here, and then we're gonna go in ComfyUI. Here in ComfyUI is very simple. Pum pum pum. Right. So this is the workflow in ComfyUI. We're gonna start with unit loader. This is basically the 2.1 14 billion parameters model. So this is where it goes. I'm gonna put this one into the description. This workflow is gonna go into the description, so for you just to download it and use it into your ComfyUI. Here is the load clip. I don't know what this means. Let me ask ChatGPT. I have a random folder. What load clip means? We're gonna see right now what that means. A ComfyUI load clip means you are loading a clip model neural network trained to connect text and images the same embedded space. Clip constantive language emit pre-training. It converts both text and images into a numerical representation as the AI can understand. Okay. The actual train clip weight in your case, blah, 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 which define how the model process and understand text. Okay, cool. So this is very connected with this, right? It's very connected with this. And then we have a load VAE. I want to see what this one does as well. I'm pretty new in ComfyUI, so please excuse me. I don't know all of those things. There's a lot of things going on in ComfyUI, and I'm just learning my way. So yeah, we are getting educated right now, both of us, all of us. Sorry. So VE role during generation, it takes the compressed image video data from the diffusion model later spaced and decode it into a final visible frames. During image to latent conversation, it encodes real images into a compressed latent space to diffusion. What that means in simple text, what does it mean? Sometimes I'm retarded and I don't know everything, so so just ask ChatGPT. So load clip loads the part of the AI that understands your text prompt. Load VE loads the part of the AI that turns the AI hidden data into the final image or video. Okay, cool. Now, I couldn't really make this patch sage attention, so I disabled that. Then we have the Lora loader model. Cool. So if you don't know this and you don't know where to get along with how where these images, these nodes are located into your computer, it's simple for me because I've been working a little bit before. But for example, if you don't know where this one is located, you just screenshot it and you ask ChatGPT, hey, where this is located in my drive, folder name. So you can see models LoRAs, Comfy models LoRA. So this is important for you to know. If you don't know anything where it is, just pop it in ChatGPT and it's gonna go directly, right? So it actually did a great job because we do have it in ComfyUI models and LoRAs, right? Exactly like here. So if you don't know where this one needs to be copied and all that, basically to run this workflow, you need to download from here and then go to this model, paste it here, and then make sure to refresh the page. In this way it's gonna the ComfyUI is gonna recognize your model, and then you can start prompt things. Then you have the Lora loader model only. Don't know exactly what this one does as well. Let's pop it right here. Like your previous gamers, this will be also located. Okay, I don't. Okay, sorry, I forgot about that. Tell me what it does. Lora loader model only. So Lora loader model only node in ComfyUI uses to load a Lora low rank adaptation model and apply it to your main model without loading in any other parts of the pipeline. A Lora is like a style or feature add-on for your main AI model. I mean, I think the way it looks, the image, Lora injects that add-on into the loader model so the generation changes accordingly. Straight model value. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, and now we have the prompt section. Here you pop your prompts. You have a negative and a positive prompt. I do all these things with ChatGPT, so do the same. You will never find a better prompt than ChatGPT. That's what I found. Everyone should look into ChatGPT and to generate prompts because that's why we have this LLM available for us. Cool. And now you have here empty Hunian latent video, which is basically the resolution of the image. I think it's quite high for testing purposes. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to put it on 1024 by 1024. Cool. And then here we're gonna play a little bit with these options in the K sampler because I don't think my face is yet 100% accurate. So if I go, I don't have here, maybe I don't have here either. So I am gonna look what I'm gonna do. So I have these images, right, of myself, the real one that has been, captured by a real camera in real life. So what I'm going to do, so I've done this already. I don't want to do it again, but I'll take a different image. For example, I will take this, actually like the ones in, okay, I'll take this one, right? This is me, has been captured in real life. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to do this, ChatGPT. It's very nice to organize yourself. You can see, you can have like small little tabs of things you want to do. And then I'll say generate an detailed prompt of this image. Hold on, I have a chat. I do a realistic image prompt. No context provided. Generate a prompt. Okay, yes, that's generate a detailed prompt of this image. Cool. And we're gonna put it to the extreme test, the supreme test, to see if it's gonna actually work. Okay, cool. Generate a negative one. Generate a negative prompt and do me Python copy option. And in this way you can just click, copy, paste. And then Gabriel is a hyper-realistic portrait of a man standing outdoors on a waterfront promenade holding a smartphone with a bold hand. He has light skin, short hair, mostly covered by a black baseball cap, and it's wearing a black. Okay, cool. I think that would do. I'll pop it here. And then I will see, you get the tell me when it's done. I'll pop this one here. But bro, what the hell is going on? Give me a negative one. Give me a negative prompt without Python copy. Bro, too much. Rephrase it shorter. Come on, ChatGPT. I'm gonna get this one, pop it here, and then we're gonna do a run. Drum roll. I'm gonna click generate, right? So the image we are recreating right now is this one, right? Keep in mind, this is the image we are trying to recreate. Ha. Hey Rolf, you don't have any other better things to do on Sunday just to watch me? Nice. All right. Because it's 2.1, I think it's taking a long time to process this. So we can see we have, I think 3 minutes here, 3 minutes and 12. This one was on 1920 by 1080. So I think now it's gonna get a little bit quicker because we changed the resolution width and height to a lower amount, 1024, 10 by 1024. I'm very curious to see if it's gonna work. Plus, I think we need to look into the steps and SFG because I don't think it's gonna match 100% with my face. But yeah, hey Ralph, hope you're doing well. Yeah, I mean, what do you think about my stream? It's this is myself. I've done it. I generated myself yesterday. I've done a couple of images. Oh my god, look at this. Holy fuck. What do you think about myself? Yeah, hold on. Let's see we can actually look into modifying the steps. It's not there, but let's actually do a couple of tests. It's not there, but so right now I changed the steps to 28. Boom, 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 boom. 54%. We can see as well here on the bottom the loading bar takes a little bit longer because it's a huge mole. I think it was 25 before. Let's see what 28 does to my face. Plus, I don't think the AI is 100%. You know, the way I capture myself, it's 100% accurate. In one of the images, it worked actually quite well, but we're gonna try to see on different images. So for the people that just got into the stream right now, this is the image of myself on the right. It's a real image that I've done it yesterday, and on the left it's an AI image of myself. I've done it with AI-Toolkit. I've generated Lora that I trained myself. Here in the ComfyUI we have the Lora trained. So yeah, it seems that the 28 does not do a great job. Let me go back to 23. I think the original default was by 25. I'm gonna just click on run. Okay. Look at my hands. I don't know what I'm holding into my hand. Something that I'm holding. Plus, my fingers are like broken apart. Anyway. I know that the prompt was working fine with this image, with this one. So yeah, let's crack on and see if I can use that image in ChatGPT. So I'm gonna go ChatGPT. I'm gonna put this one here. Generate prompt. Generate positive and negative prompt of this image. Takes a long time to generate these images. I can see 2 minutes takes to get one done. Yeah, keep that in mind. Um, the processing time, but I have a 3090 RTX 32 gig. Let me actually pull up the settings because it takes a long time, and I have a lot of processing power. We can see we got the 24 gig VRAM, which is on NVIDIA GeForce RTX 3090. I do have 32 gig of memory RAM. CPU is my AMD Ryzen 9 5950X 16 core processor. And then I'm running on the NVMe SD hard drive, like very fast hard drive. Cool. It's not quite working. Let me go back to 25 and let's change the image with this. Can I change the image with this? Cool. And then I'll get the negative one. This is a 25. This one was the best result I ever got with this image, the one that I'm seeing right now. Let me just put it right here. Look at my excited face. Look at me. By far, this one was my best result, and it was from the first one. Let's see if I'm gonna do it again. And anyway, if you guys are here, you can actually do me a favor. I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of this year, and you are the only one who can help me. So I really appreciate if you can subscribe. This channel is gonna be all about AI, visual effects, and all the cool stuff. So if you think I'm worth the subscribe, just go click subscribe. And yeah, thank you. I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers, and you are the only one who can help me. Now back to the video. Thank you. I had to do that, I had to just beg a little bit for my subscribers, Cool. Jesus Christ. Mate, what the hell happened with your fingers? We can see that, where was the image that I used it? Dun, 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 dun. Okay, cool. Let's go. 85%. Okay, cool. Quite bad. Chad, what do you think? It's bad. Let's play actually with some details here, because okay, and I have another one that I saved. NSC Mustang, Comfy Portrait. Okay, let me try because I have a different model. So remember when I told you here, when you have the checkpoints, download all the checkpoints because some of them work well, some of them they're not working well. So in my case, I've downloaded everything that was generated after AI Toolkit. I downloaded into my machine. So now I'm gonna look into this, open new window, and you see I have another one. I'm gonna pop this one here. I'm gonna give ComfyUI a fresh restart. And now I'm gonna restart this. Yes, load please. And here you have Gabriel, and you should have Gabriel V2, the other strength model. Oh my god, hold on. Maybe this one should go 1. Let's see. If it goes 1, I mean, ideally you should go 1. I don't know why it was on 0.5, because I really want this Lora to be at the 100% accuracy of how it was trained. Pum 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 pum. It's loading, so we can have here the progress bar is 28%, and my machine is actually melting right now. If you have any questions you want to ask, you're curious about things, you know, we have a chat, you know, ask questions. I'll be very happy if I know the answer to share with you. If I don't know, you know, to find out together the answer. Let's go. So this is the image. %. 88%. Whoop whoop. 90. Okay. 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 Looks a bit better. The only thing I think, so my head, I have more details into my skin, right? This one looks a little bit plastic. As well, I have a lot of things on my forehead. Okay. Okay, what I can do right now, like I really want to see if this is, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just do a small increase. I'm gonna open up. So what I usually do, I do a screenshot, and then I go to here, I open up on Microsoft, just name it progress. So what you do here, I pop this one, and I do with each incremental that I change, I'm doing a screenshot, and then I compare all of them, right? So now it has 25. I want to go 24. I want to see what 24 does after it makes it. Do you think it's gonna make it better? It's gonna, you know, I just want to do this. And I think I'm gonna try to downsize this a little bit lower, because just to save time on processing. because it does take me 1 minute and 53. What would be square? Square. I mean, I can do any type of square. Square resolutions. I have 1080 by 1090, smaller than N24. I can do, I think I'm gonna do 768 by 768 just to get the images a little bit quicker out. 768 by 768. No, actually I'm gonna do 896 because it takes a little longer to process all these images. So I'm gonna just wait for the case sampler to finish the task, which is nearly there, 79%. And then I'm gonna change the empty Han Young Latin video from 1024, which is quite big resolution. I'm gonna change it to 868, 896. I was close, 896. Oh man, what the hell is happening with my face? Seems like it's not. So I'm gonna do a screenshot again. Fuck. I'm gonna pop it here. And then I'm gonna go here, 896 by 896. And then what if I'm gonna go 26? I'm gonna hit it. Ideally should work a little bit faster now because I just decreased the image, so it should go a little bit quicker. So we had previously 1 minute and 47 seconds. And now after we decrease the resolution to 896, ideally should be a little bit quicker. But we're gonna see. Pum, 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 pum. I need to look into getting the details of my face. See how details I have on my face. Here is kind of non-existent. So it is 129, 147. I think it's gonna be faster with 15. Nah. With 7 seconds. Quite don't like it though. Denoise sample. Okay, let me ask ChatGPT how can I make it a little bit better. I'm gonna do a screenshot here. I'm gonna pop it here. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna do this. ChatGPT. I'm gonna ask him like this. Seems that the image generated in ComfyUI is not close to the original image. Look into my ComfyUI settings and tell me what I should change to have a better result like the original one. Dun dun dun. Okay, strength settings. LoRa model, we set strength to 1. This is full effect from the LoRa, can heavily after features. Okay, let me try decrease LoRa with 0.9. Let's see if this one makes any difference. Man, it's gonna take forever. It's gonna take forever. I think what I'm gonna do tonight, I think I'm gonna do another set of LoRa training just because I don't think I got it properly into this. So basically I'm gonna put myself on the wall and I'm gonna just train myself with images full HD 4K, same steps as I've done and I showed you before. I'm gonna do those 20 images. I just don't know. I feel like it's not like the variations of each image and how I capture it. Where, let me see, output, not here. Like you see here, this kind of things, I feel like they're not perfect. Okay. I mean, the ears are matching, right? Look at my ears. They're quite there. How I can make... Okay, let's go back to ChatGPT, see what ChatGPT said. So this is with latent 6, with latent 9. I have to leave soon, guys. Sorry, but I might have to leave. And then, okay, what ChatGPT said. I'm gonna go with a lower LoRa 0.8. You know, this is a great way of you try to understand what settings are doing what. And I'm thinking to use this LoRa to create the thumbnails. Just any thumbnail that I want to create from now on. I don't have to do any images anymore of myself because I can just prompt it. Hello, welcome to the future. Welcome to the future. Let me see if the sound sounds good. Nice background music. Haha. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. But it's wonderful. Like, look at this. Just imagine we have the real image right here. We have trees here, and then we have my face. Okay, okay. I think it looks. I just don't like the fucking wrinkles here. Like, bro, I don't have those ones. I mean, I do have them, but I don't have them. So this is with 0.8. Not you. All the time do these changes, and make sure you do these changes and do a save somewhere, because it's gonna be very hard for you to understand which settings does what. And then yeah, case sampler 25 is fine for data, but combined with CFC of 10, it can push the image too far from the input. Try lower CFG to 6, 7. Oh, I think I know. I think I know. I think CFG 1 is too low. I think it's too low. We're gonna do after this, we're gonna do a CFG of 5. And I think that's gonna get to a different, better place. This is not bad though. But you can see like the shape of my face is a little bit. Ugh. But anyway, I had to go in 10 minutes. So sorry guys, in 10 minutes this is gonna go. I need to go in town. Oh my god. It's nice and sunny here in Manchester. Don't know where you are. How is it? Usually it's raining a lot in Manchester, but today it's a wonderful day. And I'm staying inside the house doing this stream. Can you believe that? Dedication, bro. Okay. No, I don't like it. I'll do a screenshot. And now I'm gonna look into the images and see which ones. I think one does a great job here. I don't like the wrinkles on my face. It's a little bit. This one, I'm too skinny. Like I'm a drug addict. Here it's like I'm mad, or I don't know. Yeah, it's getting skinnier and skinnier. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna crank this one to 1, this one to 5, and I think it's gonna do a very great job with this. I strongly believe that. I think this is it. The steps, the CFG, as guys, use ChatGPT. ComfyUI is like a coding program. It has a lot of things you don't know. ChatGPT knows so much better than you. Just everything you don't know, or hey, this one doesn't look right, it's not gonna give you the result, but it's gonna point you to the right direction. Like, you don't know, for example, I didn't know how to do these adjustments, so I asked ChatGPT, hey, my AI image doesn't look as accurate as the real one. What settings I need to change? And in this way, it's not gonna tell you exactly, but it's gonna give you a couple of points where you can look into it and things to adjust. So that's what I do, especially when it comes with visual effects softwares, coding. I just genuinely ask, hey, I have this error. Hey, this one doesn't look great. It's so much easier than what I think is it's easier to ask ChatGPT to give you a couple of situations that you can try to kind of filter the problem you have. And once you filter the problem you have, you go on Reddit or on forums and ask the problem, because somebody might have a similar situation. But I think ChatGPT is a great tool to filter your problem, and then once you discover your problem, go into forums and see what other people done it. It can fixes, but in most of the cases I found it that it doesn't really do a great job of fixing your particular issue. Let's see right now if it's gonna do very well with CFG of 5. Your latent image comes from MTNL. This means you're not actually conditioning on the origin. Model choice denoise. Okay, this set to once, which means reaction. I'm gonna try to lower this as well. Quick close original. Okay, so we are getting a better result with CFG of 5. So yeah, we are nearly there. I mean, it's quite bright, but let me see. Oh my god, I need to make a screenshot of this. This is actually impressive. Cool. Guys, if you learned something new today and you joined the stream and you think I benefited in any way from watching me, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year, and the only way how can I achieve there is with your help. So if you want to do that, please consider subscribe. I'm gonna do one more generation and I'm gonna go. I need to go in town. So I'm not gonna stress you too much. This is the last time. If you really want to help me, I really want to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I promise you I'm gonna give all my best in AI and visual effects, as I usually do. Yes, smash that subscribe button. And this is the last generation. Oh my god, it's getting very, 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 very close to me. I just need to figure out a way to get the details into my face. Like you see myself here, like I have these little holes into my skin. So once I've done that, I think I'm good. Last generation, last image prompt. Pum 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 pum. Come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Then I'm gonna put myself on the bridge, on San Francisco Golden Bridge. I'm gonna put myself in any. I just can't believe it. Like, look how close. Like, you see the details here, here. Cars on the right. The wind. I just don't understand. That's why I think ChatGPT has its own language of this decoding an image, and once you do that, it's just trying to match 100% the image. Look at the tree. Look at my face. Look at the window. Look at the cars parked on my left hand side. It's just like crazy to me. Pum 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 pum. 96%. The fuck is that? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm gonna bring more educational content, more AI content, and really, really appreciate the time you took to watch this. And if you benefit, don't forget to subscribe. I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Have a great